There's a quote from a few books that I've read, and the quote goes, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." And the quote is so truthful and has like such a big impact on me. First time I read it, it's really stuck with me. And basically, what it's saying is, what you think is generally what happens. What you think about yourself, what you think about the world, is how you perceive the world, how you perceive yourself, and just what you are. A man is literally what he thinks. His character is the sum of all of his thoughts that he's had in his life, and so is the situation he's in with his life. If you're in a shitty situation, it's because of the way your life is played out and the way you've thought and the actions you've taken. And that's just, it sounds so simple, but at the same time, it's that you don't want to believe that it's your fault to be that you're at where you're at. You could be in the shittiest situation, but the reason you're there is because of your own thoughts. Now, if you're in a bad situation, that probably makes you feel like shit. But the good side of that is, if you change the way you think, change what you do, your life is going to improve drastically. You can literally change your life into a full 180 and just go from the lowest to low to the peak life, the best life you can imagine for yourself, all in the way you think. That's all it takes. All the way you think and the actions you take. It sounds so simple and stupid, but it's so true. If you genuinely think about it, think of all the decisions you make throughout your day. They're all your decision. Your thoughts come up with that decision. If you actually took the time to sit and think like, man, if this thought or if this decision can affect my life, let me actually sit here and choose which one will actually lead me towards my goal, towards my purpose, where I want to be in life. So if you think of everything that way, you have no choice but to improve, but to get better, but to have a better life. All of these things just add up. It's all your thoughts. Now the thing with this is, the man's always the master of his own thoughts, always. So whenever you're having the best day of your life and you're making great decisions, all these things, you're super happy, your decisions are gonna typically be better, and you're gonna be going towards a better version of you. A better you is what's gonna happen. But when a man is at the weakest point of his life and he's just pathetic, his decisions are gonna fall off. He's gonna be making worse decisions because that's just how it works. People are emotional. You're gonna start using your emotions to think for you instead of thinking with a clear mind. When you're weak, you're a foolish master. Like I said, you're the master of your thoughts. So whenever you're in this awful state, you're just a shitty master. You're making your life worse than it already is by making bad decisions. So it's best to, whenever you're in this state of just like, fuck the world, I hate myself, I hate what's going on around me, you're gonna make worse decisions. So you need to actually calm down, think the situation through, and think what's best for you. Maybe get advice from somebody else, because you're going through a rut, a bad period of your life. So maybe you're not gonna be making the best decisions. So use your thought process to be, okay, I'm not in the right mindset right now. Let me ask somebody who I know will help me out. Or just meditate on it, journal about it, figure out what's the best route for you to take. Because your mind's like a garden. The more you keep up with it and you actually try to plant good seeds by meditating, actually thinking, actually putting in practice what you want to happen, you're planting good seeds doing that. You have good thoughts throughout the day. You talk yourself up instead of talking yourself down. Doing these things are going to plant good seeds, and the good seeds are going to bear good fruit. Now, if you just go on about your day all on autopilot, or you're going through a bad time and you just kind of keep negative talking down on yourself, you're going to plant bad seeds. Or you're just going to just disregard your garden, let your garden grow to shit. You're going to be growing weeds everywhere. You're either going to be planting bad seeds, or again, you're on autopilot and not keeping up the garden and the weeds grow. But the bad seeds bear bad fruit. So whenever you're talking down on yourself, your thoughts are making your life worse. If you're calling yourself ugly all the time, you're going to think you're fucking ugly and you're being insecure. If you're talking good about yourself, having good positive self-talk, your confidence is going to grow. Your actions are going to display the seeds that you planted. So if you're going about your day making good decisions, the seeds are going to be good. You're going to bear good fruit and your life's going to go in a better path. On the same note though, those bad thoughts and the autopilot that you've been living on, it's going to just kind of take you away from your purpose, away from what you want in life. And the thing is, the sooner you realize this, the sooner you'll make good change. When you as a man try to fix a flaw in your character, something that you don't like about yourself, or just something that you deem not good, so it's not something you want, you go through quick, noticeable change. It's evident that all you need to do is change your thoughts, change your actions. But at the same time, when you're doing this, you typically go through a series of unpleasant or unwelcome experiences, things that you don't want to go through, and it's like, it can be demotivating, but you have to just push through it and keep making the right decisions, keep doing the things you want. Like, for example, if you realize you have bad friends and you shouldn't be hanging out with them, when you cut them off and stop trying to hang out with them, you're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel like you want to go back to them, and that's like obviously unpleasant. You've been friends with people forever, but if you realize that they're not good for you, you got to cut them off, and you'll notice the change in your life. You'll see the difference. Maybe your friends smoke weed all the time, or they play video games all day, and you don't have the chance to work on yourself, or you don't have the you're getting sucked in, and now your life is turned into that instead of you working on something that you actually enjoy, getting better at something. For example, now whenever you cut them off, you're gonna see improvement in your life. You're going to start working towards stuff you like. You're going to start improving in all areas. But again, you're going to feel lonely, and it's going to drag you back, and you might even go back to hanging out with them. But that's a bad seed. You got bad thoughts. You got to think it through. Okay, obviously my life's improving. I'm just a little bit lonely. I need to go out and make new friends. And that's a good seed. You go out, start socializing, start meeting new people, and that bears fruit. You start making new friends. You make good friends. People who benefit you, improve you, make you a better man. And that's good fruit that came from your thoughts. So whenever you're going about your day, think about the thoughts or the decisions that you're making, and live according to what you want. Live according to your purpose, and just really be aware of your thoughts and how you're talking to yourself and about the things around you and what is a part of your life, and maybe you need to cut something out. But if you're interested in the kind of content, I make videos on self-improvement, mental health, physical health, just things that help people, how I've helped myself as well. And I can make a lot of gym content. But if you have anything to add to this topic, please leave a comment. I'm curious what I might have to add to if you have anything to say about it. Even if you disagree, leave something. I'd be interested. But if you get any goals, boys, go out and make that shit happen. Remember to stay positive, keep a good self-talk going, and align your life to your goals. Yep. See you in the next one.